now behind bars after allegedly beating young boys in her care. The disturbing case of child abuse was all caught on a nanny cam in which the children were hit dozens of times with a belt. And tonight, we're asking the city what needs to be done to better protect our children, especially when it comes to care from the Administration for Children's Services. Our Anthony DiLorenzo broke this story last month, and he was inside court today for the woman's arraignment. Anthony.
Shirley, it took police 41 days to arrest Lakeisha Jackson despite seeing that video evidence we obtained last month. And after getting a warrant, had to physically remove Jackson from her apartment after barricading herself inside.
The family was absolutely horrified how long this took. But at least now they can sleep at night knowing that she's behind bars.
Former city contracted nanny Lakeisha Jackson nabbed and with nothing to say when asked about the horrific child abuse she's accused of. Pix 11 was first to show you this video, which sparked a Bronx grand jury investigation into the 27-year-old's actions in early May. 6 weeks later, the aspiring Air Force cadet stood before a Bronx judge after allegedly trying to evade arrest. The family's lawyer blames shoddy police work despite innocent children aged 2, 4, and 6 victimized.
There has to be more oversight, there has to be more accountability, and there has to be more transparency.
The Yaramillo family called police upon discovering the disturbing nanny cam footage on May 7th. They say it showed Jackson hitting the boys 58 times with a belt on one occasion and with a hanger on another. Their mom told us Wednesday they're in need of therapy and a fresh start.
We are still in the process of getting services for them. It's still very traumatizing. I mean, I guess the only good is leaving New York.
The Administration for Children's Services assigned Jackson to the family through a third-party caregiver. Self-Help says it immediately fired Jackson, who passed a background check. ACS told us Wednesday it's reviewing the vendor's workforce and will likely make changes to the program based on alleged abuse we brought to light.
We are analyzing the program. We're looking at the vendor. We're going to make sure the proper steps are put in place.
The city's independent watchdog, Department of Investigation, is not involved in this criminal investigation, but intends to do an ACS review. The DOI commissioner says first there needs to be a change in state law to provide more transparency into the treatment of city kids in ACS care. As it stands, DOI investigators are largely shielded due to family privacy laws.
We would make recommendations that, yes, we hope would improve the service that the city provides to these families and could even potentially save lives.
That legislation aimed at ACS oversight is not expected to be taken up until next year's legislative session in Albany, Shirley.
And Anthony, this is a hardworking single mom who's looking after her kids now that she does not trust ACS.
And the kids do not want to be in that bedroom, which you saw that video. Of course, they are so traumatized. She has lost all faith in ACS, especially if she cannot personally vet the people who are looking after her kids. So surely they are staying with their grandparents now for the time being, and family seems to be like the best bet.
And Anthony, you broke the story. I know you'll stay on top of it for us. Thank you.